Hi Aquarius, welcome to your reading for October 8th through the 14th. I'm going to be taking a look at what is coming up for you for the next 7 days. I'm going to start by looking at your current situation, where things are heading for you, the internal and external energies affecting you, as well as your outcome. This is a general reading and it may not resonate for everyone. If it resonates for you, go ahead and hit that like button if you haven't already. Subscribe to my channel as it helps me to pick up on your energy for all future reads. At the end of your reading, I will be pulling an oracle message for you from the Sacred Traveler Oracle deck to give us some more insight, guidance, and clarification on your situation. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right in. For Aquarius, please show me their current situation, where things are heading, and the outcome. All right, the overall energy to your reading is going to be the Five of Pentacles. You're going through a lot in the next 7 days. You're currently going through something right now that is a lot as well. So before I get started, I just want to say I'm so sorry. I see that this has been a lot for you, and I feel that Spirit really wants you to focus on your own needs through this process, but also try not to get stuck in your head and your thoughts of things. But yes, you're feeling the loss of someone here, feeling alone and isolated, wanting some answers. I'm not sure if this person really stopped talking to you, didn't give you answers, but we do have the World card that comes out as your current situation, okay? And so I'm seeing a chapter closing. Something is completing here in your current situation. Where things are heading for the next 7 days is feeling stuck in your thoughts. You feel trapped by your thoughts. You can definitely get so trapped in your thoughts. Anyone can, but this is just a general something I'm trying to get across here, that people can get trapped in their thoughts to where they start to believe in alternate reality happening around them instead of seeing what's really happening, and you have a lot of stress. We have the Nine of Swords coming out as the energy you're bringing to your reading. So Aquarius, you have a lot of stress that you're going through, a lot of worry. It's hard for you to just fall asleep here because of this chapter completing. Getting in your thoughts about certain things is leading you to a lot of stress and worry of that things just aren't going right. And I'm so sorry. That is a lot. I'm here for you. So this is a safe place, a safe space for you to comment. And people that want to be ugly, their comments get removed, and don't pay attention to them. So we have the Eight of Pentacles coming out for the energy of the person who is tied up to your reading here. And this person is just really focused on work. They're really trying to be diligent and complete things perfectly, and just like their focus is work. So the Six of Pentacles comes out as your outcome, and I'm really curious because it looks like someone will be helping you in the next 7 days that you might need to ask for help, or someone offers help here to you through this situation. So I feel like Spirit really wants you to know you're not alone, and you're not. That you have a community of people here. I'm here for you. If you have a friend you can turn to, a family member, a coworker that you really trust to help you with maybe just talking things out, so you don't feel like in your mind, I keep hearing like, so you don't feel crazy, so you don't drive yourself crazy in your mind with worry or thoughts that are stuck there that you can't get out of your mind. Yeah, talk to someone. It's so important. And you can always comment on here. Like I said, we have a great community of people who are very supportive, and the ones that are not, I just remove their comments because we're not here to be ugly to people. We're here to be kind and respectful to one another. So let's go ahead and clarify that World card to start in your reading. never feel bad that you express how you feel to someone, that you tell someone that you love them, that you have feelings for them. Never feel bad for being authentic with who you are, okay? Because I see with this chapter closing, it's with this person. You are in love with this person, and sharing your feelings with them has them fleeing towards, you know, things not working out. You feel disappointed that this chapter is closing after you took a risk here. It was a calculated one, as well as with your emotions, but you're like, should I do this or should I not do this? And so you rush towards jumping in and telling this person how you feel, and it felt good in the moment, and it ended with some disappointment of things not working out. And that's okay. That's quite all right. At the end of the day, you were honest with yourself. You were honest with your feelings, and there's nothing wrong with that. I actually admire you for it, because people just don't do that anymore. You just don't. So we have the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Swords, the Fool, and then that Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Let's go ahead and clarify that Eight of Swords. I know, it's really not easy. So the Eight of Swords is clarified by the Temperance card, the Ace of Wands, the Star, as well as the Lovers at the bottom of the deck, okay? And I definitely see that you're stuck in your head about this person, this relationship. You're trying so hard to practice this art of patience. You know, maybe you are meditating, maybe you're doing some yoga, things like that, but you keep being drawn to the hope that things will work themselves out with them, right? That maybe they'll come back, maybe I'll get this. Like, not wanting to lose hope in that situation has you stuck in your head a lot about how this chapter is shifting and closing here. And it's disappointing, but, you know, stuck in your thoughts of, and very drawn to this person, and you're like, why? I'm doing everything that I can to, you know, push myself away from thinking about it, but I keep coming back to thinking about them. Because there's a need for healing with that Star energy. It's not just the hope and like wishful thinking. It's also the healing that needs to happen here, and it's okay to take your time to heal from this situation, and be kind and patient with yourself. So let's go ahead and clarify that Nine of Swords for the energy you're bringing to your reading. Makes sense. You know, your feelings make so much sense, and the way that you're feeling about this makes so much sense. The Nine of Swords is clarified by the Page of Swords, the Tower, and the Seven of Wands, as well as the Justice card at the bottom of the deck, okay? You know, you have a lot going on, worried, because you want the truth. Like, you are really focused on, I deserve the truth, and you want to learn why this person pulled the rug beneath your feet and destroyed everything with you and wouldn't let you in after that point. And you're not ready to give up that fight for the truth and things being fair between the two of you, like hearing your side of things, or just not wanting to give up. You want to fight for this. And you want to fight for that honest truth, because you feel like they weren't completely honest with you on why things were ending, or not feeling the same way. You feel like they just didn't, yeah, you're not ready to give up the fight, and that's okay. Let's go ahead and clarify the Eight of Pentacles for the energy they're bringing to your reading. The Eight of Pentacles is clarified by the King of Swords, the Knight of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, as well as the Five of Pentacles. So, you know, this person is really focused on just working, keeping themselves so busy with work and paying great detail and attention to their work. It doesn't feel like to forget you, but it's to get through the loss and grieving this loss of you and them. They're really focused on work that they feel they can't give you a relationship, because the King of Swords coming out right away as clarification is showing that this person is not in this with their heart. They're more in like I'm busy all the time, I don't have time for a relationship. The King of Swords can come off that way when it's paired with other cards here, and because they're so focused on their work is really showing that that's what their focus is, that they can't commit, you know, with that Knight of Wands, that it would be premature. They're not really at that King of Wands energy of I'm ready for this and I want to, you know, make it happen. They're trying to learn how to lose you as well as grieve this loss. Like they're trying to, it feels like they want to, at times they want to reach out to you and you might hear from them, but they're busy with work, and that's where they feel their focus is, that they don't have time for a relationship, so they can't commit because they're still trying to learn. Like they're trying to learn either a trade here to move up in work, be very successful. They could also be going through financial struggles of their own and trying to get themselves out of that. But they're also dealing with that loss and grief of the situation of losing you. Even though you're like, but they didn't have to. It's their thought process of how they feel they just don't have time for a relationship right now. Okay, let's go ahead and clarify that Six of Pentacles. Oh, there goes that card. Let me grab it. Felt like I was in a game of Twister. I had to like really reach under the table to grab it. I really like this. Okay, when we actually had an additional card come out, which was the one that I was reaching for, because I didn't know there was another one underneath. One of the cards that came out. So the Six of Pentacles is clarified by the Chariot, the Justice card, the Seven of Cups, okay? And we also have the Hermit in reverse here. And so, you know, your outcome is showing that you will have someone offer help to you. It comes in very quick because somebody wants to help you get that balance back in your life. And there's a lot of options and choices. It's not just one person. You have several people that want to help you find that balance and help you out, and they show up as genuine because they're seeing you really pull away from everybody else here. You're becoming distant and wanting to be left alone and not deal with anyone. The High Priestess comes out at the bottom of the deck as pay attention to those people who are trying to help you, because they're seeing that you're struggling and they really care about you, and their intuition is heightened. Like they're really feeling that energy of you're pulling back, Aquarius, and so they want to reach out and lend a hand to help you through this tough time. So I really like that, because we don't want you to disappear. I mean, it's okay to need space for yourself to process things and to grieve and to heal things, but don't allow yourself to become so stuck in your thoughts that you forget appointments, or that you're not doing anything for yourself that makes you feel good. That's really important for you as well. You know, I'm not saying throw yourself out there while you're hurting and don't have any time to yourself, but don't allow yourself to kind of disappear from the world and hide away from everyone for a long period of time, because there are people that really care about you and want to see that balance restored for you. All right, let's go ahead and get an oracle message. Begin now, take your first step, okay? Even if it's baby steps, step forward. This new path here is really exciting, and it's okay to see what's out there, to journey through the hills, and not knowing what's over each hill. Each hill may have a challenge or obstacle, but it's nothing that you can't handle, and it's something that helps you process through what you're going through, whatever that is. And joy and delight, open your heart to joy. So I love this because you're going to meet new people. You're a complete stranger could be someone who helps you through a tough thought that you have in your day, or seeing that, you look sad. Maybe somebody wants to buy you, a cup of coffee, like, can I, get you something or help you? Whatever people want to do to help you, definitely pay attention to that and allow yourself to feel that joy, and invite good people into your life. Not people are like, can I help you? And it seems so dishonest or anything like that. You just pay attention, use your intuition, and trust that gut instinct of, okay, this person's trying to be nice, so I'll allow them to be nice. So this is what I have for you, Aquarius. If it resonates with your situation, go ahead and hit that like button. I will see you in your next reading coming up. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.